Namaste and Lakach Jayom Guru. Loving greetings to all of my dearly beloved brothers and sisters everywhere all around the world. Ganapati coming to you from our Ecker Spiritual Center, where blessed we are to be getting together to do our energy traffic report. So let's grab our galactic calendar as we always do. Let's open up to the 11th moon, the spectral moon of liberation. And we are 4 days in on this first week. We see that the tone part of our galactic signature is the 3 dots. We know it as Osh, right? The electric tone of service, right? We see 3 dots. It reminds us of the Trinity, right? So maybe this is spiritual service, right? Moving into spiritual service, activating our spiritual service. And the electric tone is coming together with white mirror. ETZNAB. So we say white electric mirror today. Osh ETZNAB. And now that we know the tone and the frequency for today, let us open up our galactic calendars to the back where we can read about this tone Osh and then read about ETZNAB, the white mirror, and then we can blend those energies together in our workbook. So, well, we're opening to page 5, where we see that Osh, the electric tone of service, has 3 keywords: activate, bond, and service. Activate, bond, and service. So service is love made visible. Right? Every act is an act of love. Every act of service is an act of love. Tone Osh represents the sacred Trinity in all its manifestations. The energy of Osh moves us beyond polarity. Yesterday's energy, right? And it ushers in the electrifying current of activation, right? One of the key words. Instead of the give and take of Ka, we access the dynamic exchange which Osh makes possible. Energy is now capable of bonding, allowing for an exchange of expanded dimensions and structures and creational possibilities. This new dimension awakens creative currents. It inspires circulation, vulnerability, and fresh potential for alignments. An activated being is alive with their sense of purpose, their sense of mission, right? The mission they came here to do. Setting their truths into motion. Accepting the opportunity to be of service, we bridge energetically with other beings in the light of collective goals. On a large or small scale, offering one's self in service, which is a willingness to jump in when needed to assist the surrounding circumstances. This, of course, is a simple yet highly spiritual act. Acting on behalf of others, as well as the biosphere and future generations, we access a virtue of selflessness. The greatest acts of service are in recognition that those we help are in no way separate from ourselves. That in some way, we are merely one aspect of creation assisting another aspect of creation. In active service to life, the path of Dharma fills our days with meaningful work, which may or may not ever have rewards outside of the tasks themselves. So may we rise to meet the blessings of participating in this grand work of endless love. So that's Osh, the electric tone of service. Let us turn a couple pages here to find ETZNAB on page 13. White mirror ETZNAB has 3 keywords so that we can understand this white mirror energy right away. Reflect, endlessness, and order. Reflect, endlessness, and order. That's white mirror ETZNAB. A very deep, meaningful quote today. We don't see things as they are. We see things as we are. It's quite a deep thing there. If you want to talk about it, give me a call. We don't have time to talk here in our little energy traffic report. But if that doesn't make sense to you, give me a call. We'll talk about it. I'll help it make sense for you. As human beings, we hold many perceptions about ourselves, others, and the world around us. While it appears these viewpoints are founded or based upon evidence or experiences, all perceptions are actually reflecting the climate and content of our own psyche. As Jangan scholar Paul Levy shares, the universe is a divine ink blot. We are the source of meaning of this so-called divine ink blot. The universe is very malleable, right? Changeable, like putty, right? And the way that we interpret this universe has a creative potency on how this universe manifests. In recognition that all perspectives are relative to the orientation of the viewer, White Mirror ETZNAB allows all points of view their own validity. Even in the face of seeming oppositions or contradicting, tongue-tied here, contradicting beliefs, White Mirror ETZNAB understands all opinions to be subjectively true, knowing within this holographic universe there are no fixed absolutes. In essence, it is this endless diversity of reflections which composes the mysterious order of the whole, the many facets of the one source. White Mirror ETZNAB invites us to delve into the source of reflection and polish the mirror of our mind, that we may see from the deepest clarity we are capable of. In this way, all occurrences in our lives can be used to see ourselves more clearly, as an ongoing meditation of self-reflection. Ultimately, as we walk through the reflections, we can enter into the greater reality, the truth beyond the hall of mirrors, into the divine order which pervades all. And our quote to wrap up White Mirror ETZNAB: we are the mirror as well as the face in it. We are tasting the taste this minute of eternity. We are pain and what cures pain. We are the sweet cold water in the jar that pours. White Mirror ETZNAB. So now we've looked at the tone separately. We've looked at the frequency separately. Now let's blend those two together in our workbook on page 198. We see that today's galactic signature is kin 198, yellow electric mirror. White Mirror ETZNAB is conjoining with Osh, the third galactic tone of the electric tone of service. We say Osh ETZNAB today. After stabilization of the lunar tone of challenge comes activation of the electric tone of service. White electric mirror, Osh ETZNAB guides and teaches us to discern truth from illusion while facing our shadows and unconsciousness by focusing on reflecting the light of divine natural order so that we may activate our spiritual service. This is a catalyzing energy, igniting the intelligent force of rhythmic movement. We would be wise to use this inspiration as fuel to activate our spiritual service. Spiritual service is the living expression of our unique abilities, the gifts that we each have to extend and offer to our planetary family at large. Through the energies of white electric mirror, ETZNAB, the cauldron of creation, is encouraging us to experience endlessness by learning from the mirrors provided by other people and situations, and then to release all that does not authentically reflect our essential self, our true self. Through this discernment, we awaken to the remembrance that the keys to activating our spiritual service are unlimited gratitude and unconditional surrender to the natural flow of life's harmonic rhythms. White electric mirror ETZNAB reminds us that through the strength of activating our spiritual service, we can exponentially multiply by bonding with our like-minded brothers and sisters. As we humble ourselves to the divine majesty of the dream of this existence and reciprocate gratitude and appreciation for all that our Creator provides for us, we naturally access inherent knowledge that helps us to steer and align our own growth and expansion. As we strengthen ourselves, we find that we have more creative energy to extend to our companions of destiny. So let us cohere ourselves with others of like-mindedness and allow a greater flow of life force to move through us. Thus, we will find that ultimately unconditional love is always our best and highest choice. So that's White Mirror ETZNAB. It's white electric mirror, ETZNAB, sorry. Trying to hurry up here so we get it all in here before I run out of recording time. A little tongue-tied this morning, it seems like. So let's draw and color together. ETZNAB's a pretty easy one to draw. We make our square, steps going up, steps going down, go to the other side, steps going up, steps going down, connect them in the middle, and we have White Mirror ETZNAB. We don't have to color it, it's white today. And we're going to draw these 3 dots right next to ETZNAB, and they're going to be yellow because we're in a flowering, blooming 13-day wave spell. So next, let's fill in our blanks and do our affirmation together. The first blank is the kin number, same as the page number. We're 198 days on this 260-day energy wave that we call the Zolkin. In English, for today's galactic signature, we say white electric mirror. In the Mayan way of speaking, we say ETZNAB. The color and direction is our next blank to fill in here, and it's white north. And white north purifies, white north refines. We want to write that in there so that we get it in our memory, and always remember that white north is a refining, purifying kind of energy. And whenever that energy is indicated in the day, wherever that energy is indicated in the day, whether it's the wave spell, whether it's the solar frequency for the day, that's what that white energy is all about. So next is these 3 circles at the bottom of our page here. The first one is the lunar phase, and the moon is waning. So we write above that first circle, waning. And we color this circle right in because tomorrow will be the new moon. And you can't see the moon the day before of the new moon, the day of the new moon, or the day after the new moon. So you can color that circle all the way in. It's not a galactic activation portal today like yesterday, but today is also not a Pocovotan clear day. So we're going to hop over those 2 circles right there and jump right into our affirmation, our unique energy affirmation for today. We're going to watch for those 3 key words: activate, bond, and service for the electric tone of service, reflect, order, and endlessness for White Mirror ETZNAB. I'll read through it 1 time, then we'll do it together 3 times if we have enough time. So today I activate in order to reflect bonding order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the electric tone of service. And today I'm guided by the power of spirit. Let's do it together 3 times if we have time here. Today I activate in order to reflect bonding order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the electric tone of service. Today I am guided by the power of spirit. Today I activate in order to reflect bonding order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the electric tone of service. And today I am guided by spirit. Today I activate in order to reflect bonding order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the electric tone of service. And today I am guided by the power of spirit. Namaste and Lakach, Jai Om Guru. There we have it, another energy traffic check complete. Well, looks like we're out of recording time. So we'll see you next time. Get a hold of me if you want to know more about this cosmic energy that